Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. In this video, we are going to see about the parameters in SSIS. You can basically divide the parameters into two, that is, one is package parameter and another one is project parameters. If you have seen the previous video, you can see an example of package parameters, that is simply creating a variable in the current package and you can run and execute the variables in that. So we will see that in this video also. So first we will see about the project parameters. So basically parameters are used to pass the value from one package to another. And if it is a package parameter, the parameter is used to pass the value inside the package between different tasks. So difference between project parameters and the package parameter is that project parameters are available to all the packages in a project, and package parameters are limited to the specific package where they are created. So at first we will create a project parameter. We will create two packages and we will create a project parameters, and we will see how both the packages we can call this project parameter. So for that we will create a project. You can go to the file and new project, and you can select the integration service project, and you can give the location and the project name here, and you can create the package and project. So default there will be a package here, and in that package the name will be package. We will rename it as package 1, and we have written, and we can create another package by right clicking the SSIS packages, new SSIS package, and automatically by default it will create a package 2. So if you are creating a project parameter, that will be having access to both the packages. So for creating the project parameter, you can just go above that and you can see that project par. You can select that, you can double click it here, or you can right click and open. And here in this project parameter, you can add a parameter and you can give the name as, I will give it as project parameter, and the value I will give it as 103. And that is it. We have created a project parameter. Now we will go to SQL Server and we will see the customer ID with 103. So in this SQL Server, we have a database called online retail, and in that database we have a table called customer, and in that customer we have around 5 customers, and we have taken 103, that is the third customer, and we have given this customer ID as a project parameter, and we will select the value of this customer and see whether we'll be getting in both the packages. So we'll go back to exercise, and in the first package we will create a data flow task, and in that data flow task we will select a OLEDB source, and in that OLEDB source we will create a new connection. If you don't have any connection here, you can just create new, and you can give the server name here, SQL server name here, and you can select the database name here, and if you want you can test the connection whether everything is proper. You can select OK, and here in data access mode, instead of table view, you can give the SQL command, and in that SQL command we can give the command as select star from customer where customer ID equals a question mark. That is a parameter, and we will go to the parameters, and in that parameters, the variables, it will show the system variables as well as it will show the variables which we have created. We have created a variable called project parameter. We will see whether it is here. You can see the last one is project parameter, the variable which we have created. So you can select that and you can select OK, and we will choose the destination as a flat file. That is a easy one. You can just link the pipeline and you can select the flat file source. You can give the path where you have a blank flat file. That means blank txt file, and you can give the column name in the first data as, and you can just check whether mapping everything is proper, and you can execute this task. So one row has been selected, and that one row definitely will be the row with respect to 103. So we have this output txt file. We will double click it here, and you can see the customer ID, name, everything we have got with respect to 103. Now we will go to the second package, and in that second package we will do the same thing. We will take a data flow task, and we will take an OLEDB, and here we will get the connection manager. Since we have already got the connection manager, we can just select it from there, and you can give OK. And here also the same thing we can do, select star from customer where customer ID equals to parameter, and you can select the parameter, and here you can select the variable. Whether now we can see whether we will be able to access that project parameter variable here. We can You can see that we can access it project parameter, can select OK. And the same thing we can do it here also, flat file, and we can select a delimited flat file, and we can select the same file here. We have selected the same file and we wanted to make that file blank. We wanted to erase the content of that file. So you can select overwrite the data in the file and just click update, and that file will be that file will be, the data in the file will be erased. So you can select the mapping and the mapping is correct. And you can execute this task itself and you can see. And of course here also it has been executed. We can check the text document and you can see the document exactly the same. So we got output from both the packages with respect to the project parameters. Now we will do one thing. We will see about package parameter. We will go to the first package and we will create a variable here. This previous video we have shown, we can just click the variables here. If you are not getting that window, you can go to the control flow, you can go and you can go to the view, you can go to other windows is there, and you can select this variables and this window pane will be there. You can select a variable here, add a variable here, and you can write it as package parameter and you can give it as 102. Previous example we have given it as 103. Now we will give it as 102. And the same way we will create a data flow task here, and here we will go and get that OLEDB, and we have the same retail that has been used, so there is no need to create new one. But here we can give the select command, select star from customer, where customer ID equals to question mark, and we can select the parameters, and in that variable we will see whether we are getting this variable. Since we have created the variable in the same package, obviously we will be getting the variable because you can see it is written as user package parameter, the variable which we have taken. At the same time we will be seeing the project parameter also, but we are going to take the package parameter, that is user package parameter. And the same way we will select a file destination and we will connect it to it, and we can just update it because all the path, everything is same. We can update it and map, and we can execute it and see. And one row has been executed. That row will be the customer ID 102. We can go to the output and see, and we got the output 102. Now we'll move back to the SSIS and we will go to the second package. You have to remember that, okay, we have created the package parameter in the first package. So now we are going to go to the second, and in that second package, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to create the data flow here, task here, and we will create a OLEDB source. And here in the OLEDB source, we will write a SQL command, select star from customer, where customer ID equals to parameter. And here is the one which you need to concentrate a bit more, because here you can see there is no user variable. Only you can see is the project parameter. You are not able to see the variable which we have created in the package one. So that is the main difference between package parameter and the project parameter, because the project parameter you can see in both the packages, but the package parameter which we have created in package one, we are not able to see in package 2. So we won't be able to do anything with respect to the package parameter which we have done in the first package. So you can just leave it off. So that is the main difference between project parameter and the package parameter. So obviously project parameter, you can use it when you want to move one variable from one package to another. At the same time, package parameter you can use only if you want to use it in the same package between different tasks. So hope this was a informative one. Have a nice